It's just Shay Veronica, and this is regarding Roe versus Wade. It seems like the United States Supreme Court has overturned Roe versus Wade, which eliminates the constitutional right to an abortion. Now, the states can have their own laws. It doesn't mean that abortions are illegal. It just means that your constitutional right to have an abortion, especially after that 15-week period, the Supreme Court has pulled that away from women. They no longer have a constitutional right to have an abortion, but depending on where you live, it can be quite legal. Now, this is going with the Supreme Court pulling their support away from this. It is going to open up doors to widespread prohibition. And a lot of old white men are on these boards. They do not have wombs, and they're making decisions for women. Now, this is the time for every female to step up and either decide, I'm going to become celibate. You're not going to do the dastardly deed without protection, or the man, that you're having this relationship with, maybe they should have the clips, they should be, sterile. You have women, the ball is in your court. You have got to make a decision. Okay, you're not going to have sex. One, the man you're having sex with is incapable of impregnating you. Two, or you're going to make sure that you're fully wrapped up. Whatever you need to do, make sure that you do not get pregnant unless you really set out to get pregnant. Now, the Supreme Court have, overturned Roe versus Wade, and it's big and it's disappointing. It's very, very disappointing. Those old people on the Supreme Court that are done having kids are deciding what should happen out in the real world, but it's not the end of abortion rights. Per se, it depends on the state that you're living in, and make sure that you know the laws concerning this kind of thing in the state that you're living in. If you're out there doing the dastardly deed, you make sure you know the laws in your particular state. But this is a time for you women to come up with different choices, make other decisions. You don't really need to be doing everything that you're doing and putting yourself in the dangers you put yourself in. You need to start thinking. Women, females, you need to start thinking. Become celibate, or make sure that whoever you are having relationship with that can produce a child, make sure that they are either sterile or you're using a condom or other methods along with the condom. Sherry Veronica.